Mazi NNAMDI KANU said that if Nigeria did not come to an end, Nigeria will gradually end us, all of us all. And gradually, the word from this great man is actually coming to pass. I have some things to show you people today of what is happening. Fulani men are gradually causing in Nigeria the revolution they are trying to bring to Nigeria. Today, if today is your first time of watching me, kindly subscribe to this channel, on your notification, and share this video. Make sure you relax and listen to what we are saying. We are going to reveal a lot of secrets to you for you to know today. Just as you are watching, please share this video. Today, as I speak to you, what Fulani men are doing in Kwara today, what they are doing in the southeast, what they are doing even in the southwest here, every region now cannot be explained. We saw what just happened in Edo State, where a government motto of Edo State who promises is going to deliver 18/18 for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which they have already started. We saw what Wiki is doing in River State by trying to implement or try to accomplish the aims of bringing this sole administration to River State in order to get local government structure for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all that, which he has succeeded. Today, I will show you the evidence what Fulani men have done to Nigeria, as Mazi NNAMDI KANU have been predicted so many years before now. I've told you people that holding Mazi NNAMDI KANU under the custody of DSS was the criminality of all. In fact, now that what is trending in Nigeria today, Sam Ekpa is a criminal, Sam Ekpa has been sent to prison. That should not be our major focus. Our major focus now, that if you are jubilating that the Finland government have done maybe by their Kagaru judges to send Samuel Ekpa to prison or not, what of the judgment that is coming from Kenya that Nigeria government need to compensate Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Mazi NNAMDI KANU was kidnapped from Kenya to Nigeria up to this moment. As Nigeria government have not responded to it, and that's why I say if you sit on your comfort zone, you believe that Samuel Ekpa is going to be sent to Nigeria for further this thing after 6 years, this thing which is not even up to 6 years. You are deceiving yourself, because Nigeria does not obey human rights. Nigeria does not even have a bilateral agreement with Finland and all that. Forget how Finland government have compromised in this issue of Samuel Ekpa. But for me, I think it is not possible. Let's not deviate for the topic we are talking about today. It's about the Fulani agenda in Nigeria. As I speak to you in Kwara State now, Fulani, the people of Kwara State now are coming out to the highway to block the highway, that there will not be activity that is going on. The rate of banditry, the rate of Fulani kidnapping in their state now is no longer acceptable. And look at it, the government is shying away from it. Could it be time to pay back is what they are trying to do? Could it be time to pay back is what these Fulani men are doing? Why am I saying all these things? We saw here when Buhari died, where Galadima came to national television, was telling the whole world, telling people of Nigeria how they approach Buhari because of what they believe that Obasanjo and this present president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when he was a governor of Lagos State, kept quiet as if they are the ones sponsoring the OPC then to go and pursue Fulani people out of Kwara State. And that's why they approach Buhari, because Buhari was the only alternative for them, that, and we did feel that he have the capacity to witch hunt Obasanjo then. And they succeeded, because even according to Galadima, is that even when they approach Buhari from then, Obasanjo swing it to action and make sure they bring the OPC down to their knees. Now that Buhari came in, we saw the rascality Buhari and his boy did by trying to use Fulani men to oppress others. And you can see it's the same thing when the what is it called, Sunday Igboho stood up against what they are doing, the rascality they are doing in Oyo State, killing people. You arrest them before Jack, they will release them. And Sunday Igboho stood up that never again he will challenge the rascality. What did the Buhari government do? The Buhari government arise and they send Nigerian armies to go to that young man's house. If not God that saved him, that they will have buy him. The same way they went after NNAMDI KANU, that he escaped for his dear life. Could it be that Fulani men now are invest now? They want to totally now pursue every other tribe from Kwara State. They want to take over the Kwara State. Is that what is going on? And that's why I'm saying that if today is treating you now, you are happy that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there. When we talk about it, one Nigeria is not working. If Yoruba Nation today is on ground, it will be far better than what you think Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing today. Everything Bola Ahmed Tinubu is even if he is doing something that I don't know, but if truly he's doing anything to Nigeria, it's not showing because he's building on faulty foundations. Nigeria is on the faulty foundation, and nothing you ever do that will show for it. Most of the decision Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to take that will favor Nigeria, can't you see that Fulani men are countering it? Because they know that it will not favor them. And that's why they have turned Bola Ahmed Tinubu to their enemy. One, we wonder that the same Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all of them galvanize. When we in the south here, we look into ourselves and say, for we, if truly we want to see if we have a future, let's try a Igbo man to see what Igbo man can do. Apart from being Igbo man, the man have the integrity. Apart from integrity, he's agile, he's a little bit strong, that he can move from one place to another. But the same set of people in the north, because they don't want good things about Nigeria, they look into and they put spit on our face. But I'm so glad that even God used them, because today we are enjoying what Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing to them. Yes, of course, you might be surprised. And that's why I'm saying now that use your platform, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are not, whether you are Igbo, it doesn't matter whether Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president here. Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot be president forever. Let's speak now. Let's not look as if when Bola Ahmed Tinubu leave power, you are now coming, oh, we want a Yoruba nation. Then we laugh at you as a laughing stock. And that's why I'm saying that Peter Obi is a distraction to the Biafra, because today now I say you want to exist from Nigeria. Obi is trying to become president of Nigeria. What do you really want? Obi should collapse the structure. Forget about it, Nigeria. Nothing you can do. All this one, they are bamboozle you, trying to deceive you that 4 years you fix Nigeria. The same people who destroy Nigeria tell you can fix Nigeria. You cannot fix Nigeria. How do you fix it? Do you know, did Obi know that to destroy is very easy, to build is hard? The country that take them how many years to destroy this country, somebody is now telling you that within 4 years you are coming to repair the country, and you believe. Fine, we know that you have a passion for the country. We know that you are one of the best of them there. At least you have a little bit better. But coming to tell us now that within 4 years you will repair Nigeria, you are lying, Mr. Peter Obi. Even Anambra, the state where you came from, you could not fix Anambra state for 4 years. Despite all the good things you try to do, they came together, they impeach you. Because they are used to all this rascality, converting the public money, using it for their personalities. And when you came, you did not buy the idea. That was not your destiny, your beliefs. And when they now see that you are taking what they're supposed to be eating away and giving to the masses, they gang up against you and they impeach you. If we are to be the rascality that the judges of today has now been buying over by the highest bidder of the day, do you think you return back as a governor of Anambra then? You will not return. But thank God that we still have sanity in our judiciary then. The institutions, in fact, it's not as what it is now today. You were able to come back to become the governor of Anambra State. And now you are allowing some people to push you aside and telling you that, within 4 years you will repair Nigeria. That is foul. Look at the soldier that just been released now, that from Kaduna since, is it from July? They adopted him. They just came out. What of the one they have buy in this country? So please, for me, I think the best thing for Nigeria is to divide the Nigeria. Let everybody go on their own separate way. Please share this video even as you continue watching this video.
One state in northern Nigeria is equivalent to the whole of Southwest. Tinubu is OTP one time. My lecturer once told me something. My Calabar lecturer once told me something. He said, never ever in your life trust a Yoruba land. He said, if a Yoruba man shake your hand, he mean maybe or no. While in your heart, he mean yes. While in his heart, he mean no. He said, if a Yoruba man nod his head, he mean no. They are hypocrite in nature. He said, never ever trust a Yoruba man. Our northern brothers, they make a great mistake. Me personally, I did not vote for Tinubu because I already know the nature of Yoruba. All sort of are filing names that we are parasites, that we are useless, that they are going to teach us a lesson 2027, that even if Tinubu excelled to become the next president of Nigeria, that they are going to bring somebody from south, not the north. Maybe they have baby mentality. They don't know the North. They don't know our history. They are hypocrites. They behave like chameleons. And once they hijack power, their true color will prevail. And we have seen what Tinubu is doing, what Tinubu is trying to do regarding the tax reforms. The governor of Bauchi, Bala Mohammed, has warned President Bola Tinubu that his reform policy is anti-northern Nigeria, that we are going to teach him a lesson. This is not oligarchy. You understand? If he insisted that he is arrogant, that he insisted that the tax reform must come to stay, we are going to teach him a lesson 2027. He's going to lose election. His state where he come from, Osun State and Lagos State, did not vote for him 2023 election. He did not win. He did not win election in Osun and Lagos State. Did not voted for him. Me personally, I did not vote for him. And this fight did not voted for him. He only got 8.4 million. This fight, four people came from the north. He did not even get a massive vote. You understand? Let me assure you, people from Southwest, that we are going to teach you a lesson. This is your hypocrite nature. We are going to teach you a lesson. You are going to lose election. And once a Yoruba man lost election, a Yoruba man will never ever rule this country, even thinking of becoming a vice. Let me tell you, we are going to teach this Yoruba, this direct message to Yoruba land. Once Tinubu lost election, no any Yoruba man will ever click to power again. This is a message to you, because we have already identified your hypocrite nature. My father told me, he said, never, my Calabar lecturer told me, never ever trust a Yoruba man, because they have hypocrite nature. They have what they say and what they mean are two different things. Never ever trust them. They are hypocrite people in nature. This is a direct message to you. I'm just warning you, Yoruba people, that calling us all sort of names, insulting us on Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook will not make you to become a president 2027.
Hello, good afternoon, viewers. This is Satellite Media. You are Mr. Sir?
Dickin Johnson.
Okay, Dickin Johnson. Let's all look at what is happening in the country. Because recently, we saw for the first time the son of the president talking about Tinubu moving around all the parts of the north, trying to reach out to the needy, trying to reach out to the poor in what looks like a giveaway. But surprisingly, the north is turning around to say you are sharing food for northerners and giving laptop to southwesterners. In the same way, we saw an Obi who was virtually going to every part of the northern state to build borehole, to drill borehole. But the northern elements who did not want a southerner to come there and have influence, have political influence, take on Obi and said Obi is bringing about borehole that is not qualitative enough. This time around, they are attacking Tinubu. What is your view?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This is Nigerian politics, and like I've always told people, Nigerian politics with its kind of uniqueness, with its kind of peculiarity. I call it a theater of the half-sword, a theater of all sorts of contraptions, all sorts of strange things, strange bedfellows, all sorts of abnormalities, all sorts of so all sorts of things they take place in Nigeria. So things we never expected. People we never expected they could work together. People we never expected they could become sworn enemies. You see them come together. So it is not undone. Don't forget, in Nigeria, it is a place where you hear cases. We hear people talking of Amalanjegi politics. That's a brand of politics. Instituted by the late Lamida Adedibu in Ibadan. We have stomach infrastructure politics. Put in place popularized by Fayose in Ekiti. Stomach infrastructure politics. You hear of Nakai politics. Our own is our own. Popularized in the north. You hear of the Talakawa politics. Popularized by the late KANU those days. So it depends on the way you feel things. It depends on your own approach your own modality to winning your audience, winning your 14th place to your side. It depends on the whatever gimmicks, whatever.
Well, let me jump in here, sir. Because we have a situation where Dr. Garas Galolu is everywhere telling the president that they not made a mistake voting for you in 2023. The mistake is said they don't hope to repeat in 2027. And apart from that, we have seen Northern Elders Forum coming out in clear terms to say that they will give consideration to a Northern candidate in 2027. And Middleburg is saying we are not going along with the North this time around. We are going to go with Tinubu. Do you think a Tinubu have an inroad into the North from 2027?
And those people you're talking about Dr. Jalolo, talking about ACF. Where was ACF even in 2023? These are people without any known moral justification to talk about Tinubu percent. In any case, the AREWA consultative people never voted, never rooted for Tinubu during the 2023 general election. Besides, most of those people, those names being mentioned, those characters, those funny individuals, and they are political non-entities. These are people without any known identifiable political base in the North. So we have people calling the shot in the North today. We have the likes of Badaru Abubakar. And those are the people being respected in the North today. Even Dr. Jalolo, well, in his home state, perhaps in Adamawa, he will not control the kind of command, the kind of followership, the kind of court followership of Ribadu in the North. Those guys, they have no, they are just trying to grandstand and just to create attention, just to create a kind of, command the attention of the presidency. It's normal in a polity like this. It's a welcome idea. But by the time you now go there somewhere by saying that you are not going to root for Tinubu, you are not going to work with Tinubu come 2000, and by so doing Tinubu will lose in 2027. That's laughable. But let
me bring in question. What message do you have for those who are said because the popularity of Tinubu is going down in the North? That is why Tinubu is trying to go there to rekindle the hope of the Northerners in Tinubu presidency.
Who are the Northerners being talked about? Unless the word Northerners changes meaning.
No, one saying it.
I understand what you're saying now.
Under protest, people were virtually calling for military intervention in the North as a way of being dissatisfied with the approach of the current government. So people are saying that because the North are already losing interest in Tinubu's administration, that is why Tinubu is drafted to go and market Tinubu in the North again.
Most of the arguments being put forward by all these people, those arguments I see as a mere elitist argument. Those are the few similarly educated guys in the North. The real voters in the North, they will not come out to say all that. The real voters in the North and the fringes, they are in the interlands of Borno. They are in Bama, they are in Baga, they are in Mishika, they are in Mubi, in Adamawa. Those are the real voters calling this swing, pulling the swing in the North. And that's an elitist argument.
Okay, now let me take this argument conversation to another direction. Because you did mention the then strong man of Ibadan politics.
The late
you mentioned, maybe you didn't mention the then popular man in Kwara, talking about Saraki. But the point I'm making here is, currently, we have a situation where in River State, one man seems to be cutting the shot, talking about the FCT minister. Recently, we saw the Supreme Court judgment, and in what looked like the presidency taking side, he imposed state of emergency in that state. We have seen so many positions to that state of emergency, ranging coming from NBA, coming from Jonathan and Obasanjo, and even the presidential ally, talking about Professor Olejeka, have come out to criticize the president on it. I thought we have done with godfatherism.
Like I told somebody a while ago, our democracy is a process. It's a journey. It is not a destination. It is a gradual thing. We are gradually getting there. We are making progress. Don't forget our democracy, whether people like it or not, is a nascent democracy. It's just 25 or 26 years old. You wouldn't liken our democracy to a democracy like America and other Senate climes that is as old as 350, 100 years old. We gradually getting there. It's interesting to know that there are certain things, certain mistakes we committed 20, 25 years ago under Obasanjo that are not repeatable these days. There are some certain steps, missteps, misadventures we had 10 years ago under good luck, under Yaradua, that I wouldn't venture do them today, simply because we are making progress. It's gradually growing, it's evolving, is developing. So most of those people you talk about, the likes of Obasanjo and other women Nigerians, unfortunately, a vast majority of them, they don't even have the moral justification to condemn Mr. President concerning the state of emergency.
And Obasanjo did the same thing. But let me bring this angle. And Obasanjo did the same thing.
So I was coming there.
Someone like Jonathan imposed state of emergency under his watch.
The template is different. The template is different. Of course, he did that. In this case, Mr. President is he's been proactive. He's been proactive. Don't forget, in any given political administration, in any given setup,